get set up. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. So we are back with a Roast My Track live stream. Just gonna send out the link. I think I'll just mess around for a bit. We've got a few people, nothing crazy today. I think we just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tracks. Nice. I'm going to just have a little jam around until some people join. Quiet. I think that's just... is anyone in the room? Say hello. Don't be shy. What's happening, Adam? If you give me like a audio check, that would be good. Everything sounds all good. Cowbell? What? You need more cowbell? Alright. Cowbell coming up. Yeah, I'm going to start the feedback in a second. I just want more of an audience, okay? I'm a attention whore. But cowbell's coming in. Maybe this little... That's a weird groove. Nice. Yes, for cowbell, you got cowbell. What's happening into the ether? Conductor. JPB in the house. What the fuck? I don't know what you're saying to me, Brian, but cowbell is in there. Don't know what this track is, but let's just follow it. See what happens. Let's get a bit more of a kick going. more cowbell. Yeah, I don't know what that references to. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this. It just sounds kind of weird. Should we just? I'm just gonna do a bass, and then I'm done. I think maybe just something groovy. Just drop this down. No idea what this shit is. All right, shall we get on with some roasting of some music? I think it's going to be a short one, so I'll make something afterwards. But I'm not going to make this. I don't know what this was. Just delete this shit. All right. So let's begin. Where are we? First up, we have S. Hughes. I want to see what that reference was. Let me see. More cowbell. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't watch it. Not available in my country. What the fuck? Alright. They obviously are not welcome in Sweden. I'll have to take your word for it, Brian. Hello, David Lang. Yeah, see if you can get the right one. Alright. So, where the fuck's that gone? Downloads. Swerks. Yeah, I recognize this name. Okie dokie. So yeah, first one up is Swerks, Wanna Feel It. Let's go. Tiny bit resonant, that bass. Let me just see. I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. Just a little dip there. I think it's a little bit sharp. Anyway. Okay, yeah, I was kind of expecting like the real kick to come in here. The kick feels really, really thin. It's just I think it just needs a little bit more of a nicer top end to it. Just like a little knock. Just needs a little bit more of a punch as well. What's up, Marlon? Don't know about that chord. I don't know if you've purposely done it like that. I mean, the dissonance is like making it a little bit like ooh, like, but it's definitely dissonant. I don't know if you've done it on purpose, because I mean, maybe you have. The first chord is really nice, and the last chord is really nice. It like resolves really well, but I think these two in between could be a bit, well, just nicer. But I'll just see where you take the direction. Maybe it's on purpose. Yeah, no, for sure that second chord is not right. It's just there's some note that's either not in the scale, or I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it just feels uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like you've done it on purpose and you're going towards something. It just feels not right. I like the drums. I liked this build up. There was a lot of tension that was being built. Maybe a bit long until this point. Like, I mean, it feels like this whole section here is like a very long build up. So I'm like waiting for it to kick in, and then it doesn't really kick in until here. The biggest problem though is just those chords. I mean, it's making the whole track just sound uncomfortable. If you fix those chords, then the whole theme is just gonna adjust itself. I think the drums are all good, and I think I like the idea here. But yeah, I mean the main element, those chords, they're throwing it off. I think the lead sound design, well, it's hard to tell because the notes that you're playing sound dissonant because you're following the chord progression. But I think the sound design on it is just so spacey, and like there's a lot of delay and reverb, so it just feels quite unclear about what notes are actually being played with it, and there's no real lead element that's coming up forward in the mix and that's quite center in the mix. There's a lot of just the spaciness within those, like the ARP or whatever it is that's playing. But the drums are really good. I really like the drum fills and anything like that. They don't feel boring. So the energy is nice and high. But yeah, it's like the sound design and the melodies are letting it down a bit. I think your kick is just too high up. I think your kick is like, let me just grab a kick. Or say like this kick. It feels like you're playing it like you've transposed it too high, essentially. So say like this. Feels more like you're like up here. So it's like a lot of the body of the kick is gone. You're not getting that. That's what you want, but it just feels a bit thin there. And maybe it's because you've got the sub there and you thought maybe the sub's going to be the nice like subby bass of the track. But I think like it's gonna deliver a lot more. It's going to be a lot more punchy if you have the kick that's got that nice subbiness. And you can have them both layering on top of each other and just sidechain, and then you can have them both being nice and subby. This is the bass is just a little bit too loud. So yeah, all in all, if I just summarize everything that I've said, if you just put a bit of an EQ on your bass or just turn it down, I think you just need to turn the sub down a little bit. Sort the chords out, sort the progression. Not the first chord and the last chord is really nice, but I think and maybe even the third chord was nice, but the second chord was not good. And so that's going to change the way that the third chord sounds. So once you fix the second chord, it's going to sound a lot nicer. Drums are all good. I would maybe not have the energy of the track comes a bit late for me. I would say maybe if the groove was a bit better here, then I wouldn't feel like that. Like if the kick had a bit more punch, and it was like what it feels like here is the snare is louder than the kick. So it has like more, it's more volume, and it just feels a bit off balance. So maybe if you had the groove a little bit more correct here, it wouldn't feel so like still like a build up. It just feels like I was waiting for that point where it was like kick comes in, nice low end and things like that, and that comes in like here. So a little bit of arrangement adjustments, or just mixing wise with your kick and your snare. And then, a little bit of sound design work, or kind of adjusting the melody on the lead. You need to have something, and this is like I wouldn't say it's in every single track, because every track's different, but you do need to usually have like one kind of lead element that comes out a little bit more, and is telling the story of the track, and grabs your attention. And you're going to notice that in any like great song, there's always one like lead element. And I think you've got elements in here, but they're just so delayed and reverbed, they're just a bit lost and you can't really hear them. So overall, like the vibe is nice, and I like the breaks direction, but the execution could be a bit better. Cool, I'm gonna move on. Sorry that was a bit harsh, but it's how you gotta be. Just calling it how I hear it. Alright, so sorry, I'm not saying hello to anyone. Who's in here? We've got Marwin, I never say your name right. Ingratel. Hot sauce in the place. And JPB, I've already said hello to you. Where are we now? Oh, I'm going too far up. Alright, so now we're on Spark. Holy shit, it's a long track. It's so hot in here. I'm sweating. Temperature 27. Oh, something felt off there. Let me find. Yeah, something's off. Yeah. Yeah, hot sauce. I'll try to get to it if it's in the list. But I don't know. Can anyone else hear that? I'm sure that that's dissonant. Yeah, something's not sitting right there. What is it? Is it the... Are you just adding a note in? Only thing that I'm missing here, like it's really nice, very warm, but I'm missing a little bit more like perks and a little bit more in the drum section. It's very chilled, so you don't want to go too far, but could have had a little drum fills here and there. But that might just be me because I'm a bit obsessed with drums. But yeah, I think a little bit more there would be nice. It's out of key. We have confirmation in the chat that it's out of key. Sections like this, like when you're gonna bring the bass back in, just take the kick away for a bit. Like even maybe doing something like just filter it away. It always adds more impact rather than just going straight in. Like maybe like this. Oh, it's on the master. Where are we? Like here. Yeah, just filter it out. Probably gonna sound shit now, but we'll see. Yeah, it just adds that little bit more impact. I would personally just take the kick out here and just let that atmosphere go maybe even further. You don't really need to have the kick come in so early here. Anyway. yeah, by this point now, we need more drums. You need just a little bit more, like maybe more on the hat, maybe a slight ride coming in the background, something like few dissonant notes in there. That one maybe. But it kind of adds to the character. This piano is really nice. I am almost wishing that the ARP wasn't there for a bit though. I know it's kind of holding the theme, but I think that piano on its own can kind of just sit, and maybe like later on in this track you could do that where you take away the ARP. Maybe you do, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Something dissonant here. It's that lower note. Really nice vibe. It was yeah, very comfy to listen to. Well, apart from the dissonant parts. And yeah, you brought the drums home more towards the end, but I just feel like a little bit more in the percussion area. I would listen to some Tim Green. I know it's a little bit of a different genre. This is a bit more like Ben Boma, but the Tim Green type of percussion in there, just these little like noises and organic sounds, just to keep the energy going and make it feel a little bit more organic. Otherwise, it's really pretty. The ARP didn't get boring. You automated it heavily. The piano was really nice that came in. Just a few dissonant notes here and there. I would say it's like a nice track. Like it's like a B-side track. In its current form, I would say it's not like a whoa standout track. It's just really nice to listen to. Very comfy. Maybe sending it to is it Reflections? Maybe they're after something like this. Or I'm not sure. Maybe they want just like no beats. But yeah, really nice. I did enjoy that. Just a few little dissonant things here and there, and a bit of work on the percussion, and yeah, good to go. All right, let's move on. Oh, what's happening, Mason? Good to see ya. Okay, so we're gonna go to into the ether. This is the first time I've feedbacked your track. I imagine it's going to be pretty good. Pretty damn good. Let me just play on here. Ooh, I'm sweating. I like this clap groove, but I kind of want to hear like different decays on like the end of the clap. This is me being very picky, but yeah, just like so it feels a little bit more loose and human. Just that, so it's a bit longer. But yeah, it's not like a vital thing. Just me being picky. Just before we go in here, I like everything. I like the melody. I like the groove. Sounds good. I think just the sound design on the main lead, it just feels a little bit like, not thin, but like a little bit too much treble. If you know what I mean. Like I think it might need just a little bit more body to it. Like it just sounds a little bit cheap. I really wanted to hold back on saying that, but I hope you know what I mean. Like it just needs that little bit of lushness to it. But maybe you bring it home here. Let's see. Not in love with the vocal. I don't know how anyone else feels. Might just be a personal thing. I'm quite picky with that stuff. It sounds like straight out of arcade. Might be wrong, but yeah, I'm not in love with it, but maybe other people really like it. Really like that bass. I really like the arrangement here. Like you kind of like built it up gradually, and here you really delivered. And then I like it. It keeps going for a while, and it doesn't feel boring. Like you've got these nice little drum fills here and little small breaks, and it works really really well. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, the vocal is kind of like growing on me now. I think it's just from listening to it a lot. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. I think the vocal is good because it needs a vocal there, but I don't know. I'm just not in love with the tone of her voice. But I think that's just like a taste thing. I don't think it's like a technically anything wrong. There's definitely nothing dissident about it or anything like that. It's just, yeah, I just don't like the tone of her voice. I like that. Reminds me of the Hot Since '82. There's one of the stems in there. It's like ooh ooh. But yeah. Yeah, man. Great work. Like mixing wise, it's spot on. There's nothing that nothing that stood out that was bad. Nice and loud and clear. It was just the sound design on the lead. I personally would say it feels like a little bit more. It needs a little bit more body to it. Just maybe a bit more saturation, something like that. Or I don't know, maybe a different waveform it could layer with, like a square. But yeah, otherwise, great work. Thank you very much for sending it in. Let's move on to the next one. DJ Deuce. DJ. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your rhymes just hypnotize me. DJ Deuce is next. Let me read. Luca's in the house. Blank Boris is in the house. What's happening, guys? Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, for a placeholder vocal, it works for sure. But yeah, I think like for the track to stand out, I think vocal needs to be a bit better, in my opinion. All right, we got this track here. This is by DJ Deuce. It's called Hypnotized. Hypnotized Deuce. Do we have DJ Deuce in the chat? I think is my mic a bit quiet? Yo. No. I think you could hear the fan, can't you? Ah, never mind. All right, let's go. Oh, this is very quiet. Let me just boost your track a little bit. Take it off warp. It's always worth just putting a limiter on your master and just pushing it to... Just like it makes things a lot clearer and louder. Yeah, it's not that important. Alright, let's let this build. What's happening, Mackenzie? I need some freaking echo. this up I think is just a little bit resonant. Just turn it down a little bit to try that, and then maybe just EQ it a little bit. Don't want to like thin it out, but I think it's just a tad resonant. Oh, damn it. Very, very solid work. Like all the sound design was very nice. Mixing wise, it was pretty tight as well. I mean, yeah, the art was nice. Like I liked it, but it was pretty samey through the majority of the track. Maybe you could have come in with like some of a counter melody. You did have some counter melodies in there that were quite high up. But yeah, I don't know, something to kind of mix it up a little bit just towards the end here. But it was like super tight, like very, very solid work. I did like the break as well. It was really nice. I like the bridge here, like all the little pads and the atmosphere. But yeah, it's just this art, like the same all the way through to here. I don't know. I think I would have personally, I would have maybe mixed up the melody a little bit or something like that, or tried to come in with some like another section where I'm mixing it up quite a bit, like maybe halfway into here or something like that. But otherwise, it's like a very, very good, solid melodic house track. I think it's very good. The vocal, I would have maybe chilled on the effect that you've got on there. I don't know if you can do anything about that. Maybe that's how you got the vocal, but it's got this kind of like not megaphone, but like almost like radio tone to it. Like you put some distortion on it. Or it's like even the formants that you've got on it. Maybe you can adjust the formant so it just sounds a little bit more natural. It sounds a little bit like you've pitched it down and then the formants haven't been adjusted. That's what I mean. So yeah, maybe you can do a little bit of adjustments on the formants there and make it sound a bit more natural. Also, you could possibly chop up little words in there as well, so you're not repeating the same thing over and over. But yeah. Otherwise, very, very nice work, man. Thank you very much for sending it in. Drums are very good as well. Let me just listen to this bit. Yeah. Very, very nice. All right, cool. Let me take this stuff off. Let's move on to the next one. I mean, it's in my head. It's a catchy melody. I just always think, like, I mean, this could just be me, but whenever you have a track and you've got like a solid ARP like that, or it's an ARP that repeats a lot and it doesn't really change up and down in like progression, it just repeats. Like, usually I'd have that as more of a kind of like middle to background element, and then I'd have something else that's a bit more like outstanding as a lead element that kind of takes the focus, just so it stands out a little bit more. Otherwise it's kind of just, you know, just a repetitive sound that you're listening to for the whole track. What's going on here? Why can't I remove this? I can't. Never mind. All right, moving on to JPB. Lukesh is in the house as well. What's happening? Yeah, one bits of feedback that I got from Induna Deep when I was sending the music, when I first started sending the music, and like within the first year or so, is they were like, "Oh yeah, it's a really nice idea," and this is at the point where I was making tracks where it was like kind of similar to that, where I would have, you know, like solid drums, good bass, and all that, and then I'd have like an ARP that would repeat mostly through the track. Maybe I would add a little something later on, then I'd have some vocal in there, and they would say like, "This is really nice, but it's a bit generic, and we would appreciate like some chord changes here and there, some like A and B sections and stuff like that." And from them saying that, it really helped like change the way that I thought about my production. Like, I would make something, and then I would do a lot of switches in my music from then, and it was like a really good move. Like, I really appreciated that, like within my music, like, oh yeah, like it not just being so the same all the way through the whole track. And yeah, it's good to like push yourself to try and do that, just see if you can kind of like switch the track a little bit, like maybe changing the bass, doing a chord change, something like that. Yeah, cool. Let's listen to, is this JPB? Yeah. Did I miss anyone? Oh, okay, cool. I think I've still got some stuff on here. Yeah. Love those hats. This is sick. I really like it. Bass is nice. Love that like repeating ARP. It's just like, it's just there. This is what I meant by the ARP. Like just having that subtle ARP that's just there. Like it's very pretty and just chugs along. Drums are perfectly arranged, and sound design is really, really nice on them. Or the sample selection on them is really nice. I'm excited.
I personally would have done a little drum fill here. I think it could have called for it. Just something to like secure. The impact wasn't that good. Like not as good as this build up. I think you definitely could have done a little bit more on this drop. You know that melody you've got here, it's like at the end of the section, that dum da dum dum. I think it's something like that. Dum da dum. It's so quiet. I really want it to come up a little bit more. Like you could have even put it in here, so it could have been like a lot more of a center element, and like do da dum dum, then gone into the drop. So this thing here, dum da dum. It's very very quiet. This guy is JPB, the man, the myth, the legend. Very, very solid, man. I really like this. It's very nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, I noticed it at the start here, but I was kind of like expecting it to get bigger and bigger and take the center stage kind of thing, or just to like, yeah, be a bit more of a focal point. It's really subtle, and I think that could be that thing that kind of like sends it over the edge. You've got all the right elements here for a banger. You've got your vocal, drums are really, really nice, bass is solid, nice subtle arp. Like I really like that arp. But yeah, maybe you just needed that one more thing to just, and I think you've already got the melody there. It's just that thing at the end of each section. Just bring that up a little bit more, and yeah, maybe you could even switch, like layer the sound design on it. You could put something like organic on top of it, something like that. But yeah, man, sick track, very nice. Probably one of the best you've sent in. I think you've sent in a lot, but I think this is one of the best. Yeah, man. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next. This is a point I want to make actually. Like with JPB, he sent in quite a lot of music, and sometimes like he'll probably admit himself, sometimes the tracks aren't all that. Like they're pretty good, but not all that, and sometimes they're bangers. Same with almost everyone actually that sends in their music. So if there's anyone that's like new to production and like I've given feedback on your music and you've put like your all into that one track, just try and have like the mindset of like just making a lot more music. Like if you're making something and you're like really proud of it, yeah, cool, no worries, but just make something else, just keep making a lot of music, because then you'll have like that one banger that comes through just like that one. And it's same with me. Like I throw away a lot of music. I make a lot of music, and a lot of it just doesn't see the light of day. And then you get like those bangers that come through, and so you just need to keep making a lot of music. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm glad you agreed to that. I'm glad you agreed to that, JPV. Like me slagging you off your bad music, but yeah, you get it. Fade away. I can see the colors disappear. Look back, look in front. So yeah, this is Mixed Glim gone. It's probably gonna be a banger. In front of me, but there's nothing left of you right here. So let's start trying to hold on. Yeah, man, sick. As always, sick. Nothing standing. I mean, the only little thing I was thinking was like I wanted a little bit more top end out of the kick, but it's kind of your style of kick. It's just like quite not muffled, but like EQ'd down. But I wanted a little bit more like knock to it. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, it's sick, man. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this at all. Great track, lovely vocal. Where'd you get it? Is it someone you paid to do it? Did you find it? Tell us. Tell us where you get these secret vocals, Mixclim. You've always got this really nice vibe with your bass. I think it's the groove that you do. Dum 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 dum, something like that. Boom 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 boom. I like it. It's very nice. You did it on the similar vibe on the one that we've done. Her name is Anna Straker. Sick. I will look her up. And so will probably everyone else in this chat now. Yeah, man, she's really good. Is that her on both of them then? 'Cause it sounds, or is that just how you've detuned the vocal? But the sun goes up. It's like just a little bit detuned. Sounds like a different person. Yeah, man, really nice work. Nothing wrong at all. Let's move on. I feel like Mixclim sends his music in just to flex. Like there's never any negative feedback that I need to give him. It's always solid. All right, we've got the last one. Good day to you. Are you from Australia? Good day. Or are you just saying good day? Needs to learn about music production, so I'm glad to have you, Matt. No worries. No, not a sample bank, I don't think. Well, I don't know. Maybe Mixclim will tell you. Did you? I'm assuming you paid her or something, or you chatted her up. All right, cool. This is the last one. This is Blank Boris. Like that name. really nice. The mixing is spot on. Love the perks. Love the bass. There's something about the chord progressions that I'm not in love with. It might just be the pad sound design. I don't know if it's just me, or if anyone else is hearing it. There's something. I don't want to say it's dissonant, but it's like not sitting well for me. Yeah, the soundscape is really nice. It's very big and large. The sound design is pretty nice as well. Got that kind of like Ben Böhmer ARP feel to it, and in your main lead. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's very nice. Yeah, I will just respond to what you said. Yeah, really solid track. To be fair, almost every track that's been sent in, I think every track that's been sent in has been really good tonight. The standard has been set. It's a very high bar. But yeah, I like everything in it. Like, it's all like great. But yeah, I think I know what you mean with the vocal. Like, it's all right, it's good, but it does feel a little bit like a placeholder vocal rather than a standout vocal. It definitely just feels like a sample, and you just try to use it the best way that you can, and just like copied it over here and there, which is what a lot of us are doing. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a memorable vocal. Only other maybe little thing is like with the lead, you could have, because now it's like kind of the same as what it is here. I like that you changed the melody a little bit here, but maybe you could have not opened it up as much here, so it's not giving it away as much later on. So now it's kind of like the same, but it's not. It's actually a very small detail. Otherwise, it's very, very solid. Nah, Mason, send it in, man. I'm up for some techno. This was the last track, so I'm gonna finish up unless anyone wants to send something in. But yeah, there was something I was gonna say and I forgot. Yeah, the only thing, like the overall feel of it, I think there's something with the melodies. I think they need a little bit more work, but because I'm not very good with my music theory, I couldn't tell you what, so it's not very good advice. But yeah, there's something about it where it could just be a little bit more captivating, I think. But yeah, man, sick, very very nice. I'm pleasantly surprised by all of the tracks that got sent in. It was hard to give bad feedback. I mean, to be critical. Cool. I think we're done. I might make something, but not. I don't want to do like a full track. Yes, Mason sent something in. All right, cool. Let's go. Go easy. What did you say? Go easy. Interested in your opinion. All right, no worries. Alright, so this is Mason James. Very, very nice bloke that's been helping out a lot in the Discord and in Bound to Advise Discord. Let's have a listen to his shit. What's happening, Mix What? Sick move. Sick, man. That was the groove's so good. It proper like makes your head bop. I like the sound design. I love like how the synths are just coming in and out. There's nothing like too boring or repetitive. You did these nice little breaks in between, so it just kept it going. I know you're purposely being dissonant with the main synth. I just feel like maybe you could get away with not doing that, but I guess it's going with the whole theme. Like there's this kind of spooky theme going on. So you could pretty much ignore what I just said there. But yeah, for me, I kind of want that like solidness in the chords. Yeah, it definitely works, Mason. Like it's working for the theme. Sorry, I'll play that again. But yeah, this break needs work, man. It's just a bit too random, I would say. Needs something, I don't know, a bit more epic coming in. Maybe some LFO synth. Maybe some talking vocal to kind of hold that whole like spooky theme going on. Maybe some atmospheric thing in there just to kind of like back it up. It just feels a little bit empty. But yeah, let's go from here. Yeah, I think you could do a little bit of automation on the bass as well. Just open it up and make it a little bit more aggressive towards the end of like each section, or end of 8 bars, end of 16 bars. Yeah, I'm starting to not enjoy the dissonance a little bit now. I was, because it was making it interesting, but it's like almost too much. Like maybe you have too many elements that are dissonant, or it just feels starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable. But yeah, maybe you can get away with not having the ARP that's come in here, having that so dissonant, or I don't know. I liked the kind of like synth stab that was dissonant. It had a bit of character, but I don't know about this. Like all of it just being on some weird scale. I think at some point as well you could have had it where it's just kick and bass. Like maybe you do that here actually. Yeah, like maybe here you could have just gone with like kick bass and drums. Get rid of all that like dissonant, all the synths and things like that. But yeah. Like that roll. Really nice. Yeah, man, solid. Very solid mixing as well. Nothing stood out that was bad there, but yeah, just a few little things. But I think some of them could be personal taste. Maybe other people feel the same with the dissonance. But yeah, I'll listen to yours now, Coppo, and then I think I'm going to go. Thanks for the donation as well, Mason, if you got your name then. Yeah, I'm not going to produce today, but I might do something tomorrow. I've not actually posted anything onto Out of the Loop in ages, so I think maybe I'll make a video tomorrow. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. All right, Coppo's remix for La Youth. I didn't even clock this remix competition. Oh well. When's the deadline? Yeah, well, never mind. Let's just listen. What's going on, Julian? See you, bro. Yeah, so far that is the only thing that is sticking out to me. It's that kick and bass relationship. So I'm assuming you've sent this to someone and they've told you that. So I won't go over it. But yeah, it might be a case of just the kick being too loud. I think you could just change the kick. The sub might be a bit too long. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, they don't feel like they're sitting well. But yeah, I'm really liking this track. Man, those vocals are good. I might have to do this remix. Yeah, it sounds distorted actually. I don't know if is that me? No. Yeah, it sounds too like you're compressing it too much. Does it look like it? Yeah, for sure there. I don't know why. I think maybe you've just got the kick too loud in general.
Into something new, but you're taking me down until I can't keep a hold on you. And I know, and tell me something that you need to hear, and give what's left of this and leave it here. Fall into the arms of what you fear, and hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on.
I was kind of like I was singing in my head, just hang on, but like with some kind of detune on it here. Hang on. I don't know if that would work. But
Hang on, hang on.
yeah, like maybe grabbing one of these and then what would you do to it? Maybe add like the fifth underneath. Then just before the drop. I like that. Sounds like it's like like a porno. I really like the lead, man. I like how spaced out it is. It's not like overwhelming or anything. Like the whole vibe, you've nailed it. Like it's not too in your face. I think you just need to sort your mixing out, bruh. I mean, no, not mixing on that much stuff. Just the the kick and the bass, but that is pretty important. Once you get that down, you'll be sweet. But I would be using this vocal more personally. Like, this is so good. This is really, really nice. And I almost don't feel like it was too loud because there's nothing else there. Like, there's nothing. Well, I mean, there's a little atmosphere. But like that, when it came in, it was like, I felt like I was in church. It's like, ooh, not that I'm a religious guy, but it was just really powerful. So yeah, I mean, I quite liked it being loud, but I would use it more. I would use more vocal in here somewhere. Yeah, man, the fucking vocal could be all through here. Yeah, now it's too loud. It's like just singing over the rest of the instrumental. So yeah, maybe just chill it a little bit. Yeah, your balance is off. I mean, I'm going over the same stuff you've already been told, but yeah, you can see from just looking at like your main groove, the kick and bass is way louder than the other elements. You just need to balance that. Yeah, man, I think you could be onto something if you get the mixing sorted out. I think you have everything that you need. Like, the bass is great. Let me listen to the drums again. Yeah, it's hard to tell with the drum because it distorts on that snare hit. So it's like the snare's kind of being muffled just by the kick. Like, psh, psh. So yeah, I think if you balance that out, the snare will come through a lot more. And you like here, you can't really hear, like you can hear the drums, they're there, but they've just lost all their punch. Gotta get that balance, man. You gotta turn things down. As soon as you turn something down, you go, oh shit, I can hear my hi-hats more. Oh, I can hear my snare more. Yeah, man, sick, really nice. Let me listen to this. Yeah, really, really nice. I actually want to listen to the original. I didn't even know about this track, but that vocal's so good. I'd be curious what the original is like compared to the remix. Le Youth. What is it? Hang on. Should I give him feedback? nice track. I'm gonna listen to that later on. And you did a great job with the remix because it sounds pretty different. Like you definitely took it to a different vibe. So yeah, man, great job. Julian, I was gonna chill, but okay. Hey, where did you send your track? And thank you for the donation, JPB, as well. But yeah, Julian, I don't see your track anywhere. Hope you like my new one and still have time to check it out. Still can't believe you made it on Tuna Deep. Congrats. Thanks, bro. But yeah, where's your tune? Did you put it in? Or did you send it to me privately? No. I'll do. I'm enjoying the stream, so I'll. Yeah, I'll do your tracks. Send that shit now. Yeah, I might jump on that remix, but I don't know if I have time. Was it July? Yeah, I guess it's 16 days. Could do it. Why not? There he is. Look at that little face. I really wish he looked like that. Looks a little bit like Joey Diaz. Is it Joey Diaz? No, it's not, is it? Cocksucker. Motherfuckers. I love Joey Diaz. He's the man. Alright. Filtered Minds. Julian with the bangers, as always. Well, let's see. Might be shit. Alright, last tune of the stream. Nobody send in any more stuff and don't donate. You can donate, but I won't listen to your music. There's those hats. You got Playbox, didn't you? You motherfucker. I recognize that. Really nice. Yeah, it's the best, isn't it? Yeah, man, that was epic. This whole section here, which is so nice. Bass is huge, and it doesn't sound too loud. I think you've got the volume just right with it. Sounds nice and wide. Love the little like noise things that flicker in and come out. Those really nice. Is that just like a noise hat with like a little bit of a sawtooth on it or something? Yeah, man, Julian, I think you are destined for great things. All of your tracks have always been like just super creative. You've always got really nice chords, and also you've got a style. Like it's consistent. You always have this. You use the same elements, but they work really well, and it doesn't sound like the same track all the time. So yeah, man. Right. I'll talk to you like that if you want. You got to earn it though. Got to send me these bangers. That was yeah, man, epic. That's probably one of your best. I think mixing wise, one of your best. Like, and yeah, all of it. Like it all works really, really well. There's the vocal ticks over very nicely. That's what's so good about Playbox. It's just got that little bit of vocal. It's like not clear what it's saying, but it's just that little like little glitchy thing, and it just holds the tune, doesn't it? But yeah, man, great work. I love what you do on the break here, like this. Oh, the intro into the drop. That I like that sound. That. Is that you just flicking the LFO up and then putting on like a 16, with like saw down, and on this synth that's already running? Is that what you meant? You said it was just the LFO on the original synth. Yeah, man, sick, very unique, and special for sure. You're gonna go places. I don't know where you would send this. Maybe in Junadeep. I think they would like it. Yeah, man, send it with a couple of others so they get your style. You do need a track with like a full vocal on though. Like I think when you're first getting onto labels, you need that like one track that's like, okay, yeah, this is like the obvious like playlistable track, and then you've got like your other ones that are a bit like this. What are people saying? Yeah. Dank Alta. Unnormal. I don't know what he's saying. What's David's talking some German shite. Alright. I can't. I'm going to go now because it's a never ending story. I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriend. I've not seen her for a while, so I've got to go do the boyfriend thing. But on, did I say Friday? No, Thursday. we have the end of the competition, which is this competition we did with everyone. You were all involved in this. I think a lot of you just stopped looking at the page because there was so many notifications. But I did group you all, I think, like all the ones that said they wanted to be in it. But anyway, this finishes on Thursday, and I think I said I would do a live stream at 6 o'clock. And then the winner will get the motion pack, the Diva motion pack that I did, and also there's a serum pack that I've finished. So they will get those 2 packs, and then second place will get like just one of the packs. I don't know, not really thought it through that much. But yeah, cool. Thank you, everyone. Oh yeah, sorry. Thanks, Mason. Also on Friday, I'm doing the Bound to Divide hangout, so I'm going to be going over a track that I've got coming out on 03 in July, and then I'll go over maybe a track that I've signed to in Junadeep, and then maybe like Roots or something. Well, I think someone requested to see Roots, so yeah. And I think I'm going to be talking a bit about just like the industry and labels and how you can be self-employed with music, which is something I've done now since September. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out and hear me talk for an hour or so, it'll be in Bound to Divide's general voice chat at, what did we say, 9 o'clock? At 9 o'clock UK time. Where is it? 8 p.m. UK time. Yeah. Get involved. Alright guys, thank you very much. Thank you for all the music. It was all spot on. Like, it's probably the best music I've heard in this feedback stream. Please keep it up, and please send it in every week. Like, please keep this standard going. I mean, cool. Thanks guys. Peace.